drag strip. I live 8 miles from here. I can hear them at my house.
A bit loud.
Yes, they are a bit loud. So we have it set up for drag wars that are racing on Friday nights. They just finished up, so they still haven't closed off, but it is prepped for them to be able to use the strip. Now this is where he's going to break off, and I'm going to go on around and we'll take you out down to the other side of the drag strip. So since it's closed off, I'm going to give you a little simulation of what it's like to be on the drag strip. The car stage at the black boxes you see on the right hand side, they're looking at something called the Christmas tree in front of them. It's 3 yellow lights, a green and a red light. As soon as that light hits green, you take off and go down the drag strip. Of course, the idea is get there as quick as you can at the highest speed. I'm going to give you 2 marks. The first one is 1,000 feet, which is advanced auto. And the second is the quarter mile, which is where the tower is. And from the tower to the very end of the drag strip is 3/4 of a mile. Now that's longer than any other drag strip. We've got it back into configuration for the World of Outlaws right now. It takes a lot of preparation for this track. A lot of water, a lot of packing it. They spend about a month prior to the race to be able to get this track ready for a race. Pit area is not in the infield. The pit area is to my right. We'll go back out right to the side if that gate's open to be able to get through there. When they were here with the monster trucks, this couple of
right now is when I come in, I'll come in at turn 4 and actually get off at the medical center.
10-4, so will I. Thank you. Gotta watch it. We have cars going reverse locations on the road. Coming around, picking up speed up to 35 feet up the top. And oh, by the way, those blue windows are condos. You can live here if you want.
I don't want to do this.
People live here year round. Coming around the backside. Now you're going to leave the road course and you're going to go into the oval. So we have 3 racetracks in NASCAR that are steeper than this in the turns. Bristol is 28 degrees, Daytona is 31 degrees, Talladega is 33 degrees of banking. And if you tried to do this at the racetracks I just mentioned, this van would tip over. That's 24 degrees of banking, by the way.
I don't want to do this.
For a little lap and let you feel what's like to be on the racetrack.
Now we're moving.
All right, which one of you guys spun those tires? Coming around the backside. Now we're doing the Roval configuration. Remember that, so that's a little different. You're going to drop it down low into the turn. You're going to bring it out to the wall 170 miles an hour.
Jeez.
But you've got to be 6 inches away from the wall, and then you're going to brake down to about 140, 130, 120, and right at about 100 miles an hour you're going to make this turn.
Yeah.
Make the turn, go on around. Now this is new. If you saw the Roval last year, we changed this whole thing. It's bigger, it's nicer, and it's a lot better. Now this track is pretty smooth. There is one bump in this whole racetrack. I just hit it right there. In 70, that's not bad. But 170 will throw you right in the wall. Coming around the racetrack on the top end, you need to go into the pits. 140 miles an hour at turn 14. You got to drop it off the racetrack at 140 miles an hour. When you get to this yellow line, you got to be doing 40 miles an hour. And that's why it costs $30,000 for a set of brakes. How much? $30,000. Spotter comes in, you do your pit, stop between the yellow lines, 2 cans of fuel, 2 tires on the right, 2 tires on the left, takes about less than 12 seconds. That's Jimmy's car sitting out there too.
Is it?
Yep. 48. Of course, you know what? He has to come here and make amends, right?
What a great corner! Here they come through the final banked curve at Charlotte Roval. Now he goes to the inside. Here comes Jimmy Johnson.
Oh!
Locks the brakes up.
Oh, he's
and he's going to slide. He slides through the middle. Truex gets tagged. Now it'll be a fight for the finish line. Ryan Blaney in the 12 will win.
He stopped. He came to a full stop to make sure that he was good with NASCAR. Where's he going to finish?
Of course, you know what? He has to come here and make amends, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes, he does.
Track safety. And he paints the entire design. And then you see those beautiful designs that they put out here. And second thing about that, How many of you have been to this track before? You said you've been here before? You know that we have artificial grass now. Right. No more real grass.
Yep.
We're the only racetrack in the country that does that. We do a lot of firsts here. This was an amazing thing that they went through and did. They didn't think it would work.